Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you all know that this is a step index on 1 minute time frames, and what we always do in this particular video is to analyze our trade currently on what is going to happen. But as you can see in this particular trade that I take a particular live chart on this particular video, I also take it on my last video. I show you guys the live trade on this particular video and explain to you when I enter this particular level, and currently we can see that the market still break it up to this particular breaker O level. So I will explain to you what the reason why I take this particular trade. Firstly, you have to understand that your trend is on the downtrend. You can see this is a downtrend level where our higher high and our lower low is going on its continuation of a higher distance. You can see that we have we have our higher high here, our lower low, our higher high, our lower low before it break it from this particular level. And this particular level is where our breaker OB is appear. So once our breaker OB appear, then we can easily look for our entry level to confirm this particular trend. So once we have our breaker OB, this is the first confirmation that we see. We have our unmitigated level, which going to be a buy zone for us from this level up to this particular level. This will be our take profit level. And the breaker OB still continue. The trend of the breaker OB still continue, and we have another mitigate level here, which I enter on our last video, and I told you guys that it's going to break it up to this particular breaker OB, and that is exactly what is going to happen now. That's exactly what is happening in the trade. You can see, but I've already out of my market at this particular level. So that is how this particular indicator works. And also we can see that I've already taken this particular trade. These are give us a confirmation entry from this particular level on our breaker OB that we find here, and I take it up to this particular breaker OB. You can see that's to give us a best confirmation entry at this particular level. So that is how to take this particular trade. So guys, you can see that our trade is still currently on the live, but we are already out of the market, and we can see that it's break up to that particular breaker level. But I told you guys that any take profit that you want to set, make sure you set it on this breaker OB, so that once it reach that particular place, you can easily take your profits on your massive trading. So let me show you guys on what has happened so far on our breaker, on our step in them 3 minutes. We can see that currently now we don't have any trade to take on it, but you can see our breaker will be at this particular level, and we don't have any mitigate level on that particular spot. We don't have any mitigate. The one that we have here have already the breaker will be has already ended here before it appears, so we might not take this particular level. So we will only take the level when the multi-gauge level appear on the breaker OB. We will only take it on when it appear on the breaker OB. You can see something like this. Yes, we have our breaker OB at this level, and we can see our multi-gauge level appear here. So it's still the trend of this breaker still continue. Then we can easily set down the our market up to this particular moment, and this will be our take profits level. So that is how to make use of this perfect indicator with your analysis daily. So guys, you can see the continuation still continue. The downtrend still go on a massive trend, and we already have our trend window here that shows to us that we have a downtrend. So that is how to make use of this particular indicator. So thanks guys. So if you want to get access to this indicator, you can easily reach me out on our Telegram, and also you can join our groups for more updates on how to get this indicator. Thanks guys.